about supporting the underdog, and I want to champion people that are breaking barriers, and that is exactly what my guest today is doing. She is the first ever Black woman to play Batwoman, and we're meeting for the first time. Give it up for my guest, Javicia Leslie. Welcome to my crib.
Hey.
Hello. Wow, you look fabulous.
Thank you. I'm so here for this jumpsuit that you have on.
Oh, this whole thing. I mean, you're like bedazzled. You look queen status, and I came in just like comfort.
I love it. Like, that's my energy, my style all the time. So, like, I did this for you.
Oh my God. Well, thank you so much for taking the time and coming on my show. I'm going to be honest with you. I just got put onto you by my producers. I was introduced to you, and I've learned all the things about you, and I'm blown away by you and your story, and you are exactly the type of person I want to talk to. First of all, congratulations on your life and on everything you have going on.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Lily.
Yeah, of course. And so where are you right now?
So I am in Vancouver, and Canada has basically like a mandatory 14-day quarantine you have to go through whenever you come back. And so I just came back from the States for the holiday vacation, and I am in the midst of my 14-day quarantine.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm Canadian. What do you think of my home country? Are you vibing? Is it nice?
I am completely vibing. Like, I like that it's a mixture of everything. It feels like the East Coast meets the West Coast out here.
I love when people love Canada because I feel like I'm just like, I did that. I did Canada. Canada, that was me.
Exactly.
I take full credit.
Exactly.
You're shooting for how long in Vancouver?
I'm basically almost 10 months.
That's a long time. A lot of people don't realize that when people are shooting these shows, they relocate for long periods of time. How do you make Vancouver feel like home?
Well, you know, I'm pretty much, I guess you can say, a plant connoisseur. I've been here since August 7th, and I've already collected 32 plants. So that's definitely helped to make me feel like I am at home.
Sorry, I don't know if there was did you say 32 or was that?
32.
32.
And listen, not all of them I've purchased. Some of them have been gifted to me, but I would say maybe 90% of them I've purchased.
I feel like usually people are bad with plants. It's a very big talent to have this green thumb that you have. Do you name your plants?
Yeah, you have to name your plants. You don't name your plants?
Stupid. Obviously, why are you asking dumb questions? You have to name your plants.
It's adamant. Like, okay, so for example, I have two palms. I have a big palm and I have a baby palm that's in the soil of the big palm. That's Diana Ross and Tracy Ellis Ross. Okay? So then I have a big fern that's full and luscious. Obviously, that's Shaka Khan. I have a Grace Jones, who is this beautiful snake plant with a long neck like Grace Jones. Here, I have Don Cheeto, who's my cactus plant. So yeah, you have to name them. That's how they feel loved.
Plant moms, you more so than me, but plant moms. But I also think we have something else in common. I hear that you have a dog that also travels with you everywhere. Is this true?
Yes. His name is Judah. He's a pity mix that I adopted, but if I'm on a plane, I say he's a lab mix, okay?
That's what's
up. Don't tell anybody. Because you know they get discriminated against. I bring him everywhere. When I was on God Friended Me, I took him to New York with me. When I'm in LA, he's in LA, and he's out here in Vancouver with me. He comes to the trailer. Everyone loves him. Everyone knows him.
I love your smile right now because I know what you're feeling right now. Like the glow a mother has. Like, let me tell you all about my dog. Like, you have that glow going on right now. And I'm like, this is what I look like all the time.
I completely get it. I see why my mom's so proud. I'm proud of every little thing he does. Like everything he does. Absolutely. I'm such a proud mom.
Everything else aside, of course, we have to talk about Batwoman. Girl, congratulations. So exciting.
Thank you.
Does it even feel real? Are you like, is this real life?
You know, sometimes I feel like I still kind of go through that. Like, wow, this is really happening. This is my life right now. I think seeing the show air, that right there kind of like smacked me into reality that this is real. This is the journey that we're on. You know, Judah's a part of the journey. He's Bat Dog. Yeah. So I think we're really excited for everything that's going to come with this series.
Anyone who watches a superhero show or movie, everyone has the same thought. It's, maybe I could be a superhero. And I'm just gonna throw this card away.
Real far.
When the show was announced, when Batwoman was announced, you also very bravely came out. And the reason this part of the story stuck out to me is because it's very similar to my story. When my late night show was announced, very close to that date, I had come out and I have never been able to relate to someone in that timing, career-wise. And so I want to ask you, just like, did that feel relieving, or was it a lot of pressure, or like that decision? What prompted the timing of that decision?
I want to lead with walking in my truth. You know what I mean? I want to be able to bravely make my decisions, bravely represent myself in all of my colors, in all of my layers. And one thing I can tell you is that I think a huge part of my journey has been that I'm very transparent. I'm very open. And I think that it's allowed me to open doors that I normally wouldn't have been able to open had I tried to just fit in. So I wanted to do that because I'm getting ready to play this iconic character who is a lesbian. It's something that I connect to and I relate to. And I wanted the world to know that this is something, this is my life. It was just really important to me. But I hadn't talked to my mom at all because I kind of grew up in a household where there was just things that we talked about and things that we didn't. And my mom is very like transparent and blunt and will talk about anything. I'm the person that's actually super private. I never talk to my mom about partners. I've always been very private and she knows that about me. She tries to get me to talk about sex. I don't like talking about it in front of her. I get really shy and uncomfortable and that's just how I am. So her and I had never talked about it. And so when I talked to her, she just looked at me and she said, "You're my daughter. I've known since you were a kid. There's nothing about you I don't know. I love you and I support you."
First of all, thank you for that answer. I think it's just so vulnerable and so strong, but I completely relate to so many things you're talking about because I don't think people realize how difficult it is to come out around an announcement like that because you have so many eyeballs on you. It's not like it's about your private life and you can be in that moment privately. It's for everyone to kind of have an opinion on, to be honest. And I remember when I came out before my show, I was torn, to be honest, and I don't know the right answer. On the one side, I was like, this is a historic show, and I think it's important for people to know that, like, hey, yes, a bisexual woman of color, as the headline say, is the host of the show, and there will be representation. I think that's a historic win. But on the other side, I was like, oh, but I don't want that to just be the thing that defines me as well, and I don't know how to navigate that space. I still don't know the answer, to be honest.
You know, titles are tricky, but I do understand how valuable they are when it comes to representation. And so I did not mind having that title if it meant that someone felt seen through this.
We just all need to respect everyone has their journey. And everyone has permission to have their journey. I love that so much. I love everything you're saying. Let's talk about the stunts, because we can't talk about being a superhero without the stunts. Girl, I saw on your IG a clip of you just straight up propelling into the atmosphere. I want to show the clip real quick.
3, 2, 1, go!
I am so jealous, A. B, that looks like so much fun.
When I did that, that was my first time going up in that scene. And I was the highest I had gone at that time. And I'm just up there and I'm just so freaking excited because also there's a camera that's right above my head that's watching me as I go up. And I just yell, yeah! Like, we're still filming. So we definitely have to redo the tape. But I'm literally living like my dreams.
I can imagine how epic that feels to be in that moment. Like, you probably are like, I am a superhero. Like, this is who I am. This always made sense, 100%. I want everyone to take a look at a clip from next week's episode of Batwoman.
Thanks. Go through the safe. Yes, hands in the air.
It looks incredible. I cannot wait to watch it. You look like you were born to do it. I am so happy for you.